how's it going? How's everybody doing? Other than the fact that it is a Monday, I'm filming this video on October 17th, and mind my hair. I just took the dog out a few minutes ago, and it's a little blustery out, a little windy. And right now she is, actually this last time she was well behaved when we went out, but earlier when we went out she was being a right pain in the butt, because I took down the last, well, not the last section. I've got a little like 2-foot section of chain link fence, and then the gate still up, but the rest of it, where it comes from the side of the yard towards the house, I took that chain link fence down and got one of the posts pulled out and a hole dug. So hopefully here, probably not tomorrow because it's supposed to be cold and rainy, but maybe like Thursday I might get home early enough I can go out and get that post put up and maybe start digging the next hole for the next post. But I'm hoping by the end of this weekend I might have a majority of it done, maybe all except for where the gate and that little section that butts right up to the house is going to go. But I might be able to get to that too. I don't know. I went and bought all the rest of the stuff that I need to do it all, so it's just a matter of finding the time and making good use of my time this weekend. But anyhow, I took her out because the fence ain't there. She kept wanting to go out into the front yard, and even though the fence isn't there, I'm trying to, I kept kind of pulling her, holding her in the yard, and making sure she understood that, just because the fence ain't there don't mean you can just run amok. So she was a little cantankerous, a little whiny. But this last time we went out, she did really well, did her business, and now she's up here already laying down. I think she's getting ready, realizing it's getting that time of night where we're going to eventually migrate into the bedroom and a nice big comfy California king-size bed, and watch a little TV in there before we go to bed and go to work tomorrow. Yeah. But anyway, what I'm here to do is the next bit of comics out of this 100 comic book mystery box I bought off of eBay. So the last two videos, they were actually pretty good. We had a good selection of Marvel issues, no real big, like, mind-blowing issues, but we had a few good ones. They all looked in, outside of one that was missing the cover, they all look in really good condition. Then we had a batch of DC, same thing, no real big hits, if you want to say, but still some good comics. So we're going to dive in and see what the next batch brings up. So I'll just go in and I'll just bring out like what I think is about half what's left in there, and we'll see what we get. I'm assuming we're going to get some independent publishers in here, but not right away though. We got some more Marvel. We've got a Captain Marvel number 36. Looks like this is the last of the Marvels Part 5. This is part of a storyline within the Captain Marvel. I know a lot of people gave Brie Larson a lot of flack over Captain Marvel. I think some people just didn't like they had her, or maybe it was because they had a female as Captain Marvel. I don't know. Other ones, it was something because of something she said, or her stance on a certain issue or something, and people were making a big deal. I'll tell you right now, I don't pay attention to that stuff. Even if it's somebody that they agree with the way I see things, I don't care. You know, I don't care when it comes to celebrities, whether they're sports stars, TV movie personalities, musicians. I don't care what their views are on something, unless it's, you know, outside of, you know, if somebody was out there disputing, that these, heinous crimes are fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I didn't have a problem with that, obviously. But in most things, especially when it comes to some of these issues, these people that they want to politicize certain issues, whether it's gender or social status or religion. I don't care. So with that being said, before I ramble off and get completely out of whack here, or off topic, basically just Brie Larson. I liked her. I liked her as Captain Marvel, and she's beautiful. I mean, I don't care what anybody says, and regardless, because I mean, she's changed her hair a few times as Captain Marvel, and I have to say, I think she looked good in all those hairstyles. So I like Captain Marvel, the character, and I think Brie Larson did a good enough job for me to enjoy the movie, and her appearances in the Infinity War and Endgame. So, not everybody will agree with me, and that's fine. That's the great thing about this country and about us having our own views and opinions, is we're allowed to do that and not have to hate each other for it. I expect people to have other views, and I hope that people have other views on things than I do, and I welcome it. I don't have a problem with it. Next, we have Black Widow. I didn't realize that the red was actually the title there. It took me a second. Black Widow number 9. Doesn't look like it's like anything special. Like no like first appearances or anything key about it. I don't think. It's just Black Widow. But hey, there's no Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow. Phenomenal casting. She's incredible. Up next, we have the Amazing Spider-Man number 79, and it looks like maybe Kraven the Hunter, who eventually should be making a MCU, or at least in the Spider-Man movies, should be showing up. I like that cover. It's pretty cool. Another Marvel, and we have another Amazing Spider-Man. This one has got Doc Ock on it. It's number 84. Another really cool cover. I like how it's got that kind of like almost cel-shaded look to it. Alright, next we have Marvel. We have Sword. King in Black. Sword. Not sure what this is, but looks pretty good. Dragon in the background. It's a Black Knight, or yeah, I will admit I haven't kept up on comics well enough to automatically recognize every character. So if I speak wrong about someone, you'll have to forgive me, because I don't know all of them. Up next, we got Marvel again. We have a number 11 of Iron Man. Number 40 of Fantastic Four. This is the storyline Reckoning War. I don't have any idea who that big guy is, but obviously that's Mr. Fantastic there. Who should be making, all of them should be making an appearance here soon. Well, not soon, like 2024 I think is when their movie's slated to come out. Here we have another Reckoning War, number 41. Human Torch there and fighting somebody. Next we have another Fantastic Four. This one is number 39. 6 Faces of Franklin Richards. Alright, next we have a I think that's the back. This must be the front. Fred Perry Commissions. So this must be like a comic, but like just have all like art by Fred Perry, and where you can see right there, this originally sold for $25 for this one comic. Retails $25 for this thing. I'm guessing it's because it's a compilation of all the works of this particular artist. So, I mean, I don't know what this would resell for. It might be selling lower than retail now, or it might be selling higher than retail. But regardless, that's a pretty good hit. Just value-wise, I mean, look at the cover price. Next we have well, technically, it looks like they had a $4.99 sticker on it, so it must not be selling for much. But probably all depends on who that artist is and what he's doing now, and when this actually came out. Doesn't have a date on the front cover. You know, if that's 5 or 6 years old, then that guy might have done some prominent stuff in the meantime, so that might actually be worth a lot more than $4.99. Alright, we have Shino Kagi, Black Box Comics. This is number 6. A big pile of samurais right there. So now we are getting into some independents. Next we have number 290. This is from Kenzer and Company. Knights of the Dinner Table. Banished into outer space, the world's greatest gamer heroes become the gamer exiles of Earth. Okay. Might be a really good issue though. Might be a good story. Next we have Man Eaters Presents number 12, Handbook for the Revolution. Cover doesn't give much away. The back cover, yeah, probably won't show that. Let's just say it has something on it. It's called Lady Doll. Use your imagination. Next we have Dark Horse Comics, issue number 3 of 4, Dream Thief Escape. Never heard of it. Next, another Dream Thief Escape, number 2. I like that cover better. At least you can see. I'm assuming that's like the main character there. Next, I'm going to guess that this might be another one of the Dream Thief Escape. No. This is Dream Walker. That looks kind of familiar. I think I might have gotten this in another. I'd have to go through one. Yeah, I think I might have gotten that once before. Next. Umbral. This is an Image comic. The cover kind of throws me off. It's not I have that traditional like Image. Or of course this is newer, so I mean a number of the artists that worked for Image when they first started out might not be actually working. This is illustrated by Christopher Mitten. Not sure if he's the one that did the cover. I'm guessing he is. Umbral, the Myth of History. Okay. I'm going to turn some of these around and start sliding off the file here. Next. Doc Savage. Dynamite Comics. This is number 4. The Man of Bronze, Doc Savage. Cool cover. Next we have got a skull and crossbones on the back of it. Poison Elves. Number 1. Outlaw Comics. Looks like this is all black and white on the inside. Looks interesting. And the last comic for this video is a Dick Tracy with Flat Top. That was his name, right? Flat Top? Okay. That says it right there. Dick Tracy, Dead or Alive, number 2, cover B variant, Rich Tommaso cover. Again, Dick Tracy. So there you go. That is the next batch, the third batch of comics out of this 100 comic book mystery box I bought off of someone from eBay. So far, I'm pleased with it. It's had a lot of Marvel, DC. We've got some good independent ones. Still got a small stack left in the box, so the next video will be finishing that off. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe, hit the notification bell, because hey, you like snacks? Who doesn't like snacks? How about snacks from around the world? Even better, right? Well, then you definitely want to subscribe, because after the next video, the video after that I'll be putting up is going to be my newest Universal Yums box. So, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up. Don't cost you anything. It'll definitely help me out. And feel free to share my YouTube channel with anybody else you might know that might get a kick out or enjoy this type of content. And as always, goes without saying, but I always say it anyhow, because sometimes you just need to hear it. Look out for yourself and those around you, because it'll make it much easier for all of us to stay safe and healthy. Till next time. See you.